We're live on air. You don't know, I'm at the bottom of the screen. Well, you got all that ceiling on there. Bring it down a bit. Get me head near the top. That's it. Get some of this. There you go. Look at that. That's a better picture. What are you on about?
I said I'm only learning with this. I've only just bought it a couple of days ago. I'm like Catweasel. It's like discovering the wheel for me. I tell you.
Listen, why do people hate? You got right. Bob's in the studio. Morning, Bob.
Hello, mate. How you doing, son?
Now you're in, mate. I'm cool. Now you're happy eating your cake and your coffee.
Yeah.
Why do people like? Why is there this huge hatred of selfie sticks? Everybody hates them. I think they're brilliant.
Well, I hated them up till a day or two when I got hold of this one here, and it's not been out of my hand ever since. I think it's a fantastic little gadget.
It's brilliant, aren't they? I think they're really good. I think they're great for videos and everything. It's really good.
Yeah.
Anyway, so you'll be catching Bob's profile later on with about 8 million pictures from 9 foot away. You could have just borrowed one of my hands. I mean, I've got massive arms. So I've got Bob in the studio this morning. We're talking a bit of Cockney stuff. We're going to be running through the Cockney alphabet, which was sort of had a bit of a blitz over a minute ago. But you're on holiday, enjoying yourself?
Yes, mate, on holiday, all the family with us, all the kids, little baby, 6-month-old granddaughter, and we're having a whale of a time.
Because I spoke to you last year and you were ready for it. You said, I'm ready for granddadhood now.
I'm finding it fine because we're actually staying in a different apartment to them, so it's absolutely brilliant.
Brilliant, it's the best holiday. I love this granddad stuff. Right, so that's good. So it's good to see you anyway. It's good to see you. You're all healthy, because last time you were in, we had a chat about the fact of not long before that, you'd had a stroke.
Absolutely, mate, yes.
That's what, 2 years ago now? 18 months ago? 2 years ago?
Yes, a couple of years ago now, yeah. Yeah.
Everything's tickety-boo?
Everything's fine, yeah.
You're looking brilliant, to be honest with you.
Thank you very much.
Lost 2 stone?
Lost a bit of timber, yes, mate. Done a little bit of that.
And that's not from trying, that's just from basically, something happened in your life with work and stuff, you got out of what you were doing, you've gone for a different job, something with no stress, no mither, and you've lost 2 stone, you're feeling great.
Absolutely right, mate. I've cut down a few things and cut down a few foods and stuff, and I'm working hard at work at Stansted with my mates.
What you call the tip lickers?
The tip lickers, my old son, yes. It's a big out to the old tip lickers. They're all my mates at Stansted.
Can I just say, we said tip lickers there?
Yeah.
I don't want to know what it's about, I just know they're called the tip lickers, and we'll say hello to all the tip lickers.
No, but for security reasons, I can't tell you what it's about, but they know what it's about.
In that case, we'll not go down that route, because you're the man that knows.
And on that subject, I just quickly want to say hello to my people there, my Stansted people, who I think are listening. That's Ryan and Laura, Mark, Tom, Sally, get your shoes off, and Jane and Ginny. They're all my people that I work with, and I think a lot of them, or some of them, are listening to the show now, which is very, very nice, and they're all lovely people. Well, especially Ryan, who's more Cockney than me.
There's nobody in this world more Cockney than you, Cockney Bob.
Yeah, there is. There's Ryan that I work with, and my mate Johnny Hall that I told you about yesterday. It's had his...
cut my toe off.
He's had his toe cut off.
Cut my toe off. Been in hospital 3 days. Cut my toe off, like it's their fault. You told you were going to die. Cut my toe off.
He's very grieved about it.
Well, you would be really quite partial to a big toe.
I'll tell you what's right. I've got to tell you, I've got a custard donut here, and most of it's in my mouth. I'll tell you what, it's going straight in my basket.
I was waiting for something. I've got to be careful you around, honestly. Got to keep on my toe. Keep you on my toes.
Or your toe, if you're my mate Johnny Hall.
Well, yeah, he's not got one. Listen, right. So we're doing the Cockney alphabet, and you set me not 10 minutes ago a challenge.
Yeah.
That you said to me, because I wanted to get a picture of you in your Blockheads t-shirt, because you're a massive Blockheads fan.
Absolutely.
Big Ian Jury in the Blockheads, or pre-Ian Jury, or
well, both.
Post.
Ian Jury up to 2000, obviously, God rest his soul, and from 2000 onwards up till now, right now, with a brand new album from the Blockheads, who are still tour. Same band, original lineup.
Who's singing now then? Because if the singer leaves, if Bono left U2, it wouldn't be U2 anymore.
There's the man doing the words, or the lemon curds, as he says, is a guy called Derek the Drawer. Right. And he used to be Ian Jury's minder. He used to be the big lump that used to assist him on and off the stage.
And he's of course, because Ian Jury had polio. Was he had polio?
Had polio, yeah.
Could he walk, or was he able to walk? He wasn't in a wheelchair, was he?
No, he had a withered leg. He caught polio in a swimming pool in Southend and ended up with a withered leg. Is this genuine now?
Yeah. There's no punchline to this.
No, true. He went swimming as a kid in a swimming pool at Southend, contracted polio, and he'd got a withered arm and withered leg. I think it was his left hand side or whatever, but it just withered away to nothing. So he could only walk and stand up in leg calipers.
Didn't know that.
And had to go to a special school because of it.
Well, we've given you a quiz. We gave you a Dad's Army quiz, which you did really well on.
Yeah.
We gave you an Only Fools and Horses quiz, which you did really well on.
Yeah.
And you've just said to me not 10 minutes ago, you should do me, Si, an Ian during the Blockheads quiz because there's nothing I don't know. Is what you said.
I thought you'd been busy on the computer there, boy, hadn't you? I can see what you're doing now. I can see where this is going now.
So you reckon? So this, I'm not going to quiz you today.
Yeah, okay.
But I'd just like to just test you today.
Okay,
all right.
Just see how deep it goes.
Just so I know the knowledge of questions I'm allowed to ask you.
Okay.
Because I don't want to ask you anything you don't know. Obviously, make you look stupid.
No, of course. I can do that myself, mate. I don't have to go out of the house for that.
Right. So then, okay. In that case, let's just ask you a quick question. Right, Ian Dury and the Blockheads.
Yes.
Okay. What year were they active from? When were they formed? 19 what?
77.
Oh God, I can't believe you got it right. How do you know that?
And I saw it because I saw them a few times in 77.
I bet they were rubbish.
No, they were brilliant.
Right. Okay, you've got me now because I thought I got you that one.
Is that your best shot? You've got one question.
No. Let me go. Right, I'm going to discography now, so you want to be careful. Right, I'm going to throw this one out to you. I don't think you'll get it, but how many studio albums have they had out?
Studio albums? 4.
Yeah. Oh, I'm going for 6. It says 6 here. I'm on Wikipedia now, right?
Oh, right.
So I did throw that out for you, right? Do you reckon if I ask you what year a single came out, you'll be able to tell me roughly what year it was?
I'll have a stab at that.
All right. I'll give you a good... Okay, we'll go with an easy one. Hit me with your rhythm stick.
I think it was 79. Right, well... 78 or 79.
We'll go with 78. Re-released in what?
About 81.
85 released. Could you name me?
Yeah.
All right. A big song of theirs was what? Billericay Dicky?
Yeah.
Big song?
Yeah.
Any idea what year? Was that before or after Hit Me With Your Rhythm Stick?
It was off of the New Boots and Panties album, which was the first album, so I'm going to say that was probably 77. What are you laughing at?
You're bugging me already. You're bugging me already. Right, well, just so I know now, because of what you're saying around the question.
Don't be getting me in here and giving me quizzes, Simon.
Well, it's only what you know. Right, I'm going to play a couple of tracks. We're going to come back. We're going to do the Cockney alphabet very soon.
Yeah, mate. Okay.
Right, now the Cockney alphabet is like the phonetic alphabet, right? A for alpha, B for beta, C for Charlie, D for Delta. But you've got your own, haven't you?
Absolutely so, mate.
Now,
we have, yeah.
I have put it on Facebook for people to look at and go, oh, right, get that now, lovely. For example, I'm going to explain this, right? We've got the letter O is normally for Oscar, but in Cockney rhyming slang, it's O for... Are you going to tell me?
Oh, sorry, mate, who's on it?
Yeah, O for... It's not Oscar, it's not O for Oscar, it's O for...
I can't remember that one.
The wings...
Oh, for the wings of the dove, yeah. Oh, whoa.
For the wings of the dove. You see, I get it now, I can see where you're coming from. All right, let me give you another one, just a quick one for you, right. E is for... Normally, E is for echo, yes? Delta echo. Delta echo. It's E for...
E for brick. It means chuck a brick.
E for brick.
Yeah.
So E for brick.
As if you heave something, you chuck it.
It doesn't make any sense. Your language is mad.
It's not.
Whatever.
E for brick is the correct terminology. In fact, the old Bill would use this.
The old Bill used E for brick. The 5-0. Is that what you call them down your neck of the woods?
Yeah, that's it.
Right, well, a quick song from Bruno Mars. We'll come back with Cockney Bob very shortly. I don't know what's going to go on today. I don't know.
Beautiful
Please.
girls all over
Side Freighter in the morning. Kiss FM.
You're listening in the island of Lisboa. Good morning, Lisboa. How are you today? You're listening on 95 FM through to 101.2 or online on www.kissfm.pt. So who's that bloke that's more Cockney than you?
Ryan Brennan.
Just sent you a message, hasn't he?
Yeah, can I play it on here?
Yeah, play it on that orange mic there.
Here we go, Ryan.
Put it like that orange one there. Put it on that orange one there. Put it
Right,
on.
here we go.
This is Ryan.
This is his message to me a minute ago.
Technology.
Cockney than you, son? I don't think so.
He just said, "Hi, what Cockney you, son?" I think so. Sounds like your great granddad or something. Hi, what Cockney you, son?
He is a cheeky bugger, there's no doubt about that.
Oh, good on him. Right, listen, so it's quite well known that the Cockneys have their own language. You do have your own language, and we love it.
Yes, mate, yeah, we do.
You say stuff to me all the time, and I just look at you as if to say, what are you on about? I just don't get it. But that's why you're on the show, Cockney Bob, because there's lots of Cockneys about, and they're always dead friendly. We love Cockneys. And the amount of people that say to me, oh, no, that Cockney Bob bloke on your show, load of palaver, he ain't a real Cockney. I'm like, Right, well, he is. I mean, you live in Essex, which is...
I live in Essex now, mate, yeah.
Live in Ongar now, don't you?
North Will, which is near Ongar, yes, out in the sticks, all green.
So, you set the sticks. Proper Cockney coming out, set the stick. So, what's a Cockney? Bow Bell. What's all this Bow Bells palaver? What's all that?
Well, technically, it's someone that would have been born within the sound of Bow Bells, which
so what are the Bow Bells? Because isn't that just in a nursery rhyme? No,
the Bow Bells are a church. It's a Bow church. They've got a big bell tower, and they ring the bells. If you can hear the bells from anywhere around, which probably goes out to Bethnal, Mile End and Stratford, etc. If you can hear them, you're supposed to be a real Cockney.
You see, if you're from Manchester, you're a Mancunian. So why can't you just be from London and be a Cockney? Because
I don't know. I don't go along with the Bow Bells bit, to be honest with you, because everyone from half London calls themselves Cockneys as well. There's no way you could hear it from there.
Everyone from half London. I was talking to our drive time guy Sebo.
Yep.
You heard of Sebo.
Yep.
And he was playing some Northern Soul the other day, and a bloke from Dare London, 10, he came and said, yeah, mate, what's this? Get some Savin Soul on. Get a bit of Savin Soul on. What's it? What, you can't have your own music as well?
No, I think the general perception of Cockney music is a bit of Dick Van Dyke, and it just a little bit, and all that.
Hello, Mary.
I don't think we've got our own music, mate. No, I'm not going with that, as it happens.
Blur?
Southern Soul, never heard of it.
I've not even heard of it. I think he was just a bit miffed because we're playing Northern Soul, and that's his name.
I think he's mugging you off, pal.
Right, so we're talking today. You've got your own rhyming slang, right? Which is quite. Just give us an example of a piece of rhyming slang. Call me a name.
Call you in.
Call me all right, I'll rephrase. Call me a broadcastable name.
A broadcastable name. Simon, you're a bit of a Burke.
Well, not
should we choose another one?
I thought you might go with Melt, actually.
You are a Melt, yeah. You are a Melt.
Probably am a Melt, yeah, but let's not. Right, listen, so for example, your main Cockney rhyming slangs, right? In the top 10, we've got quite a few for you. There's quite a few. We've got stuff like apples and pears, kettle and hob, Adam and Eve, butcher's hook.
Yep.
Right, so for example, if I'm to say to somebody in the world, right, oh yeah, my old fella, fell down apples and pears.
Yeah.
Means stairs.
It does mean stairs, yes.
But why is it called apples and pears? Is it purely because it rhymes?
It's absolutely because it rhymes. And all of these rhyming slangs were made by the costermongers and people in the markets who would have their own language that they could speak to each other without people knowing what they were saying.
But why? Why?
And they used to use their own language. Cockneys used to, if they were being spoken to by the local constabulary as well. So they could talk between themselves without actually being understood what they were saying to each other.
Right. So, for example, I know what kettle and hob means, right? If I say it's a lovely kettle, you've got a nice kettle on there.
Yeah, I've got a nice kettle. Look.
Right, but it's not a kettle; it's a watch.
It is a watch, yeah.
But you've just called it a kettle, and that doesn't rhyme with watch.
No, it doesn't.
Neither does hob, so it's called a kettle and hob. Why?
It's called a kettle and hob because, the breakdown of that is kettle and hob, which rhymes with fob, and they used to be fob watches. People in the Victorian times used to wear fob watches. So it's kettle and hob, fob watch. So
you just call it a kettle?
Absolutely call it a kettle. You see one of your mates got a nice watch and you say to him, it's a nice kettle, where'd you get that?
Right, butcher's hook.
Butcher's hook, look.
So, you see, when you say, that's it, let's have a butcher's. Yeah, I'll give us a butcher's.
Yeah, let's have a butcher's of that. Let's have a look at that, yeah.
But butcher's hook is longer than the word look. So why make words longer?
Very often, because they've always got two words. Very often, sometimes they've got three words, but... and it means nothing. The butcher's and the hook bit, I don't think means an awful lot. I think it's just purely because it rhymes.
All right. Ruby Murray.
Ruby Murray, curry, fairly new one, that one. That wouldn't be a Victorian one, having curry, would it?
No. Well, what would it mean before it was... What would it...
I think I'll put down as part of John Smith's and a ruby.
So you call it rubies, all right. Dog and bone.
Phone, of course. Trumpet. Phone.
Trumpet. Oh, you see, you're putting other words in now. You throw me... I know what we're talking about, and you've lost me. Trumpet, right. Dog and bone, trumpet, I don't know. Right, now there's a good one here. Jack Jones. I've said Jack Jones forever. If you're on your Jack Jones, people say, you going out tonight? Yeah, who are you going with? I'm on my Jack.
I'm on my Jack, yeah, which is, the rhyming slang for that is Jack Jones. And the legend has it that Jack Jones was a very successful jockey who was very, very good at what he did, always won races. He was always out in front, always on his own. Therefore... Jack Jones.
So literally, that's what it is. You just basically come up with anything, don't you? In the pub one night, down the Rub-a-Dub one night, having a bit of a Bruce Forsyth.
To be honest, mate, it's all a lot of orchestras. Orchestra stalls.
Yes, gather that. Well, I've got a paragraph for you right in a bit. I'm going to read a paragraph out, right, with a load of Cockney rhyming slangs in, and I want you to let me know what it means when I read it for you. I'll do it later. We'll play a track. We'll come back.
I'm really looking forward to that.
I bet you are, because you just come in the studio. I did all this last night when I was at work. I thought, right, I've got Cockney Bob coming in today. Wallop. So I've done anything Cockney I can think of. I've done.
Fine.
Right. Apart from I've actually got a tune for you to sweep later. Is that all right?
Yeah, absolutely, mate. No problem.
Right.
You knock yourself out.
I'll knock you out in a minute.
You're waking up with Cy Freighter in the morning.
You're waking up to Cy Freighter in the morning. Only on Kiss FM.
On Kiss FM.
We've just been talking about food as well, actually, with Bob. We just had something to eat there. And I just said to Bob then, I said, sorry, I've got Cockney Bob in the studio for people that have just tuned in. Morning, Bob.
Hi, mate.
Right, so Cockney Bob, you're a Cockney, right? Now, you eat some weird stuff. Now, on the way down here, right, you were saying that because we're talking about harpoons, walking down the streets with a harpoon.
As you do.
Because there's a shop just up the road that sells knives, and you quite readily sell knives. And you said to me, you can buy a knife in the UK, but you can't carry a knife.
Yeah, some of them, you can't carry some of them.
Okay, well, I mean, that's completely fair, and I understand the reason why. I don't know the laws for carrying knives over here, but you can buy them quite freely and readily available, like slingshots. You can buy slingshots over here from, like, toy shops. And I was saying about, there's a bloke in the village I live in called Olish Dagwa who carries a harpoon round. He doesn't just walk around with it at night and sort of going up to people going, yeah, gives a tenner. But he's obviously going harpooning, but you couldn't walk around Manchester with a harpoon in your hand, just randomly willy-nilly. So he said, well, what's he catching? I said, well, he's probably going for eels. And he said, oh, yeah, we eat eels. but you have eels in jelly. And so I said then, what flavour jelly? Is it strawberry or raspberry? To which you said, it's its own juice.
Eel juice, yeah, that's what it is.
So you eat, right, obviously, right, stupid question, the dead, yeah. Right, so you eat dead eels in their own juice.
Yeah, no, they stew them. What they do is they stew the eel, cut them up and stew them, and when they stew them, you get the juice of the stewed eel comes out, and then what if you put that in the fridge, that freezes into a jelly. It's like the only thing I can liken it to that you'll get is
if you say pie. If you
pork
say that,
pie.
I knew you were going to say that.
Pie with a bit of jelly in it. It's the same gear. Yeah, it's because you're a northern monkey.
You're being biased. Right. You're being biased. Just because I'm northern and I'm a pie eater. Yeah. All right. I'll put a few pound on. It's all right. I know what you mean now, but that's quite nice jelly though. It's for me.
But eel jelly's nice if you like that. I had it the other day actually. Funnily enough, it was lovely.
Stupid question, right? What does it taste of? Don't say eels.
Fishy jelly.
All right, so it's all right.
But you've normally got the liquor all over it anyway, so and a bit of vinegar and pepper.
Right, now I know what liquor is. Now you're having jellied eels, so you've got eels cooked in their own juices, jelly poured on them. Yeah,
there's some of that eel juice in the liquor as well.
You see, because to me, you know the juice that comes off an eel.
Yeah.
It just reminds me of. You know what I mean?
Slime.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then you put green gravy on it.
Yeah.
On eels.
You'd call it parsley sauce.
So you've got fish. Because you have liquor on meat pies with mashed potato, aren't you?
What it was a very, very cheap way of eating for people in the fish markets back years and years and years ago. So they used to get the cheapest things they possibly could, which was a bit of mashed potato.
Dogs.
A meat pie.
On the street.
No, you don't understand. I could sit here all day, mate, explaining this to you, and you wouldn't get it.
Right, hang on a minute. Right, we're having a conversation. This is you. Let me just play this for you. This is you.
I'd go out, I drink 10 pints, get absolutely plastered. I go back home, have lamb, chips and beans. You dirty southern.
Well, stop it there.
Yeah.
Right. You have lamb on the Monday. You've just said to me, there's no... I
remember recording that about 18 months ago.
You said to me, about cold meat on the Monday. It's the law.
Yeah, it is.
So you have cold lamb on the Monday?
Yeah.
With hot chips and beans?
Absolutely right, mate.
Cold or hot beans? Because you eat beans out of a cup, don't you, out of a tin?
Yeah, I sometimes eat beans out of a tin if I'm hungry, yeah.
Who are you, Bear Grylls? No, what's wrong with you, man?
Nothing wrong with cold beans. Take the lid off it, get yourself a spoon, or pour it into a cup, and have a tin of beans.
With cold lamb and hot chips?
Yeah. Yeah, you'd have trouble if the chips were cold. The chips have got to be hot.
Oh, because that's stupid.
If you have a roast dinner of a Sunday, which a lot of people do, then you've got a chunk of meat left.
Yeah. So
what you do is you have that the following day.
Heat it up.
No, you don't heat it up. You have it cold.
You don't have cold lamb. That's disgusting.
Of course you do. It's lovely. What do you think? Ham and chicken and that you don't always heat up, do you? So
yes,
it could be pork, lamb, chicken. It could be anything. You have that cold with a bit of chips and beans.
Lamb, though.
Everyone knows what I'm talking about. It's only you.
Oh, so I'm in the wrong.
It's only you, boy.
Whatever. Right, whatever. Right, we're talking now. Let's have a look here, shall we? Right, I've got some body slang for you.
Okay. So
Right.
what? Body slang?
Body slang. It's called body slang. You're a Cockney. We know that, right? You've got your own language. You've sussed it out. You can't eat
I'm a
properly.
bit
We've
worried
sussed it
about
out.
body slang. Well, where are we going with
Right,
this
well,
then?
body slang. I'm going to read you a paragraph out, and as we go along, I want you to tell me what these things mean.
Okay.
Now, I'm not sure, right? Because some of these might be wrong.
Yeah, they might be if they're
Right.
coming from you.
And they might. I'll read it out. You tell me, right? So I've got. It's the human body generates lots of slang. Okay, right. So maybe it's because bits are always playing up on us and stuff. So here's a quick rundown from top to bottom. See if you can work out what all this slang means. Okay, so this is just for you, Bob, so you can tell me what it means.
All right.
I'll read a sentence. I'll stop, and you tell me what it means.
Coming in.
Right. On your loaf of bread, you've got your Barnet Fare, or maybe your syrup of figs.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, on your head you got your hair, or you got a wig on.
All right. On your boat race, you've got your mince pies, King Lear's, and I suppose.
Yeah, that's your nose, your King Lear's are your ears, and your boat race is your face.
All right. In your north and south, you've got your Hampstead Heath.
Yeah, teeth in your mouth.
Your loaf sits on your Gregory Peck,
Your head sits on your neck,
which sits on your Noddy Alders.
your shoulders.
And if you're a woman, you might have Bristol cities on your Bristol and West. Careful.
Yeah.
Bristol, right.
Yes,
We've all got a pair of chalk farms poking out with a pair of German bands on the end.
that's right. It hands on the end of your arms.
In your Derby Kelly lives your hang on. In your Derby Kelly lives your Newington Butts.
Yeah, that's your guts in your belly.
Don't eat too much in case your fish and chips start expanding.
That's your hips.
Man, you see, I'm reading this. This is actually a paragraph that somebody's written. That's real.
I can't believe it's so easy.
Right, I can't read this bit because we're on to the nether regions there.
Oh, yeah.
Right, so we'll miss out the Screaming Lord Such and the Hampton Wick, right? Your Jimmy Riddle, your Gypsy Kiss, your Orchestra Stalls,
Yeah.
your Niagara Falls, your Morris Minor, your Struggle and whatever, your Bottle and Glass,
Yeah.
your Harris and your Tom Tip. We'll miss them out.
Okay, fine.
Right, but they're quite funny.
Yeah.
Your plates of meat are at the end of your Scotch eggs.
Yeah. Scotch pegs.
Scotch eggs.
It's got Scotch eggs there, is it?
Yeah.
The actual phrase is Scotch pegs. That's for your legs, and your
Plates of meat.
plates of meat are on the end of it.
And your Bromley by bows are at the end of your Scotches.
Your toes are on the end of your feet.
Scotches?
Yeah. Scotch eggs.
Oh, your feet.
That's for legs.
Scotch, and that's just about some sort of I don't get it, but well done. You got them all. Hampton, never mind.
No, don't be going there.
Right, it's 11:15. We're going to play Charlie Puth and Megan Trainor, and then we're going to do a quick run through the Cockney alphabet for you. We'll try and get you up with some that you've written down this time. All right. I don't understand what you're saying anymore. I've stopped. I don't know what's going on.
Let's Marvin Gaye and get it on.
You're waking up to Cy Freighter in the morning, only on Kiss
So
FM.
it's edible landmarks. I'm not having West Ham as a landmark. It's not a landmark. People don't go to West Ham to look at West Ham, do they?
Yeah, of course they do. Of course they do. See, it's a borough in East London, West Ham.
It's not a landmark, is it?
It is for me. I go and worship there every other Saturday, mate, as you well know.
Worship or wish?
Worship.
Wish it.
No, it's looking good at the minute, mate, I'm telling you.
You beat Liverpool 3-0 this season, that's it.
Easy, mate. And Arsenal away.
You didn't win, did you?
Yeah, 2-0 Arsenal.
You just got rid of your captain.
It's at home we haven't won any
You
games.
just got rid of your captain. He's training with Leighton Orient this week.
I know, he's training at Leighton Orient.
Could he sign? Could he sign?
I also know that until he gets a bigger club, they're going to be playing him on a week-by-week basis to probably play for them.
There's nothing wrong with that, though, because if you play him, how old is he now? Kevin Nolan is, isn't it?
He's 33, I think, Kevin Nolan, and he's too good for League Two. He needs to play in the Championship. He won't play in the Premiership anymore, bless him, but I think he'll play in the Championship. The O's are in League Two.
But if he played for them, he may attract a few other people on loan. They probably won't be in League Two for long because they.
That's what they're doing. He's keeping himself fit by training with them, and they've offered him a contract to play week by week until he gets a bigger club.
Excellent. Well, let's hope he is hoping. Why'd you get rid of him?
Good old Nobby Nolan. We've now in a position that we've not been able to say this for a long time. We've got younger, better players.
Give you that one. And your captain?
Mark Noble.
West Ham born and bred.
West Ham born and bred. Plays 50 games a season if we play 50 games a season.
World Cup winner.
World Cup winner. He'd bleed claret and blue, and he's the only person to be overlooked by England on a regular basis.
Is he better or worse than that bald-headed bloke that played for England this weekend?
Which was Shelvey?
Shelvey.
Shelvey couldn't hold a candle to Mark Noble.
Okay, I'll give you that one. Is he better than Michael Carrick? Is he better than Bobby Robson?
He's better than Michael Carrick is now.
Get off! You're talking drunk.
Of course he is.
Is he? Yeah, Mark Noble's better than.
Absolutely. You have a look at the stats.
Not talking to you
He
anymore.
don't even play Michael Carrick for your lot anymore, does he? Don't get a game every now and again, does he?
I'm not talking.
Don't start me off now.
Freighter in the morning. Kiss FM.
I'm going to play you 5 seconds of Summer's our final song, but Bob.
Yes, mate.
Thanks for coming in today, mate.
That's all right. Yeah, actually, do you know what? I was something to tell you. You think I'm here just on holiday, but I'm not. I'm actually here as part of a Jamaican reggae band. You know I'm into my music, don't you, with my guitars and stuff?
Yes, Bob.
I'm actually here as part of a Jamaican reggae band, and I'm here as a triangle player. We've done 2 gigs, but I've had to give it up. It's just one thing after another.
One thing after another, man. I like it. Speaking of reggae, Sunday, reggae show, 7 till 8.
Yeah, hello, Spike, if you're listening, my son.
Right, quick blast on. I want to just give you some of these, because you're lucky you've missed out on these. Right, I'm going to give you a letter.
Yeah.
Give me the Cockney version of your phonetic alphabet. So your Cockney alphabet, right?
Yeah.
V.
V for España.
V for España.
Yes.
X.
X. God, blimey, you've got me there.
Have you not written that one down?
No.
Eggs.
Yeah, X. No,
Eggs for breakfast.
Eggs for breakfast.
Oh, come on.
Oh, blimey.
L. L.
L?
L for...
L for leather.
L for leather. One more.
A for horses.
No, not that one. Y.
Why, what? Why for girlfriend?
Why for girlfriend? Bob, thanks for coming in. We'll catch up with you next time you're here.
That's all right, mate. No problem.
Listen, love you lots. Take care, mate.
It's been a blast.
That's one thing it's been. We'll see you tomorrow morning. Carla's up next. Have a great day, guys. Thank you, Bobby.
Freighter.